Oak Island. The first thing that pops into our minds is the money pit, a mysterious shaft that has obsessed explorers, treasure hunters, and historians for centuries. On the surface, it's just a small island in Nova Scotia, surrounded by the cold Atlantic, but scratched beneath the surface, and Oak Island is far more than treasure. It's a story of obsession, danger, sacrifice, and secrets that could outweigh any gold or jewels. Even after hundreds of years of digging, scanning, and exploring, Oak Island keeps its mysteries alive. Just when people think they've unraveled it, the island surprises them with something new, something that can rewrite the story. That's why it's called one of the most enigmatic places on Earth, not just for what's buried, but why, by whom, and for what reason. The saga began in 1795, when three boys, Daniel McGinnis and his friends, noticed a patch of earth that looked odd. The soil was sunken, the tree branches carefully arranged. Something was hidden there. Excited, they started digging. A few feet down, they hit wooden logs. 10 feet further, another layer. At 20 feet, yet another. This wasn't a simple hole, it was a sophisticated shaft with wooden platforms every 10 feet. By 30 feet, they realized they'd stumbled onto something extraordinary. Word spread, and soon more people joined the dig. At around 90 feet, they uncovered a large stone with strange carvings. Years later, researchers interpreted it as 40 feet below, 2 million are buried. Imagine hearing that in the 1700s. Any treasure hunter would go wild. But the deeper they dug, water poured in through hidden tunnels connected to the sea, destroying their progress. Whoever built the shaft had engineered a perfect trap. Over the next centuries, countless people, companies, and treasure hunters tried to outsmart the money pit. Millions of dollars were spent, and lives were lost, yet the treasure remained hidden. Oak Island isn't just a story of treasure, it's a tale of obsession. Generations poured their hearts, wealth, and lives into the search. Some found coins, some uncovered strange artifacts, others only tragedy. Yet the mystery only deepened. Theories abound. Could it be the treasure of the Knights Templar, holy relics, and wealth hidden after their orders fall? Pirate gold from Blackbird or Captain Kidd? Perhaps Shakespeare's original manuscripts or Marie Antoinette's lost jewels? Each artifact adds a clue, but the complete picture remains elusive. And there's the danger. A local legend says 7 lives must be lost before the treasure reveals itself. So far, 6 people have died. Still, the allure of Oak Island remains irresistible. In modern times, Rick and Marty Lagina have become synonymous with Oak Island. Captivated by the mystery since childhood, they now lead the hunt with advanced technology, ground-penetrating radar, sonar, seismic surveys, and high-tech drilling. Their discoveries reignited global fascination. They found man-made voids deep underground, rectangular chambers over 150 feet down, samples of ancient oak, coconut fiber not native to the island, traces of precious metals, and artifacts. From multiple cultures, coconut fiber alone is shocking. It had to be imported, hinting at deliberate construction. Other finds include a lead cross with Templar markings, European coins, pottery fragments, and parchment remnants. Oak Island was visited by many civilizations over centuries, but why? Perhaps the island isn't about gold at all. Maybe it holds knowledge, power, or history itself. Sacred relics like the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, lost Shakespeare, manuscripts, or an ancient technology hidden from the world. Whoever engineered the money pit had incredible skill. Wooden platforms, flooding tunnels, stone slabs. This was no ordinary 18th century effort. And then there's the curse. With 6 lives lost, the final one might unlock the ultimate secret. Families ruined, fortunes spent, lives lost, all for a hope that never fades. The Lagina brothers' efforts have revealed a large underground void, a potential final chamber. Metallic traces and drilling samples suggest something extraordinary lies beneath. Each year, new scans, excavations, and discoveries bring us closer, but Oak Island always keeps one step ahead. That's the power of Oak Island. It's not just about treasure, it's about mystery, history, and questions we may never fully answer. Who built it? Why? Pirates, Templars, royalty, or a lost civilization? The answers could change everything: faith, literature, even history itself. Friends, Oak Island leaves us with more questions than answers. The deeper we dig, the more secrets emerge, but the ultimate truth remains buried. The real question is not just what's under the soil, it's when will Oak Island finally reveal its greatest secret? Oak Island. One thing instantly comes to mind: the money pit, a mysterious shaft that has obsessed explorers, treasure hunters, and historians for over the centuries. On the surface, it's a small island off Nova Scotia, cold Atlantic waves crashing around it, but beneath the soil, danger, obsession, sacrifice, and secrets bigger than any treasure. The story began in 1795. 3 boys were wandering the forest when they spotted a strange patch of ground sunk in soil, carefully arranged branches. Something was hidden. Excited, they started digging. A few feet down, wooden logs, 10 feet. Further, another layer. 20 feet, another. This wasn't a simple hole. It was a carefully engineered shaft, wooden platforms every 10 feet by 30 feet. They knew this was extraordinary. Word spread. More people came. At 90 feet, a large stone appeared, carved with strange symbols. Decades later, it was supposedly translated. 40 feet below, "To million are buried." Any treasure hunter would go mad. But as they dug deeper, water rushed in from secret tunnels. The money pit had a deadly defense. Over the centuries, countless treasure hunters, companies, and adventurers tried to beat it. Millions spent, lives lost, and yet the treasure or the truth remains hidden. Theories exploded. Could it be the Knights Templar hiding holy relics, pirate gold from Blackbird, or Captain Kidd? Lost Shakespeare manuscripts, Marie Antoinette's jewels? Every clue led to more questions. And then there's the curse. 7 lives must be lost before the treasure reveals itself. 6 people have already died, but still, people come. Why? The mystery is stronger than fear. In modern times, Rick and Marty Lagina took up the hunt. Armed with ground-penetrating radar, sonar, seismic surveys, and high-tech drilling, they pushed the search further than ever before. They found underground voids, rectangular chambers over 150 feet deep, old oak, coconut fiber, traces of precious metals and artifacts spanning centuries, coins, pottery, lead crosses. Why would anyone go to such lengths unless something extraordinary was buried there? And what if it's not gold at all? What if Oak Island has knowledge, power, sacred relics, or ancient technology? Whoever built the money pit had unmatched skill. Wooden platforms, flooding tunnels, stone slabs. Not the work of ordinary men. With 6 lives already claimed by the island, the final one might unlock the ultimate secret. Families ruined, fortunes spent, lives lost, all for the hope of discovery. Every year brings new scans, new excavations, new clues, and yet Oak Island keeps one step ahead. That's the power of this place. It's not just about treasure, it's about mystery, history, and questions that could change everything. Who built it? Why? Pirates, Templars, royalty, or a lost civilization? And what lies beneath the surface that could rewrite history? Friends, Oak Island leaves us with more questions than answers. But one thing is certain, the deeper we dig, the more secrets it reveals. And one day, maybe, it will finally share its greatest secret.